what it ain't. It's your boy Shaw B, the Palmetto Prince, Mr. Red Cup Chronicles, and this thing with my lovely assistant for the day.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Jelly, also known as Angelica. I'm here assisting him today. I am the co-host of Lip Therapy with A&E, also guest host on Honest Dialogue with Shaw B and SK.
Yeah, so today is my actual first official episode of Red Chronicles. You know, I've been winging it, but today we're gonna start it off with Meg and CARDI, that W.A.P. I want to know from a female, the W.A.P. You got that W.A.P.
Do you know what it means? Do you know what is it? It's wet as pussy.
Yeah.
So
you know, I checked the song out and the visual. Surprisingly, I knew I was gonna like the visual, but surprisingly, I liked the song.
I love the song. I love the song because CARDI hit everything that sometimes I be thinking in my head, like, yes, CARDI, yes, talk that talk. And Meg, to me, she embodies like a female Kevin Gates. So I love the way she flows. She flows just like Kevin Gates, and I love what she says. But they're two young women. Like, I didn't get comfortable with my sexuality like that until I hit my 30s.
That's what I wanted to ask you from a female standpoint, because I see a lot of backlash from females out there. So, and I'm like, it's just a song, like, but I'm seeing a lot of backlash. So from a female standpoint, like, as far as the content,
I mean, what she's saying is true.
Okay.
That's what the women I know.
Okay.
The women I grew up around, and I'm not trying to put nobody on blast, but the women I know and the women I grew up around, and I still conversate with, we've all had hoe days. I mean, everybody has a past. We've all experienced things that are a little bit more out there. We don't judge, but yeah, that's exactly what it is what it is. We're grown.
Yeah, from my standpoint, like, it was almost like two different versions in the song. Like, CARDI was more so talking about her actual sexuality, and Megan was the come up, what I can get with my sexuality. That's how I took it. You know what I'm saying?
So Meg has embodied this hot girl. She has reinvented a new definition of what a hot girl is. Yep. And that's what they spoke about in the interview on Apple. And Megan wasn't there, but CARDI and some of the other girls that were featured in the video, they were commenting on it. It's like a new era of hot girls. It's a new generation of hot girls. You know, what we know about hot girls is like Master P type, Cash Money. You know, we know that type of hot girl. But this new 2020, they're open. They don't care. They want your money. You ain't doing nothing with them for free. You have to pay to play, period.
Facts. So, with that being said, how do you feel about the women that having backlash about it? To me personally, I'm like, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. You control what your kids see or hear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you do see them, listen to it, you can cut that. So rappers never been role models to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like, I don't understand the backlash from. Do you feel like it's another exploitation for, you know, women? Are they holding the women generation back? You know what I'm saying? I
think that women are, well, not women. I think society right now is very sensitive. Yeah. I think everybody is too sensitive. You say one thing about, you have an opinion about, and everybody has an opinion, but if you say an opinion about something somebody did, it's like, oh my God, they're a horrible person, this and that. Like you said, people can control what their kids listen to.
Facts. My parents let me listen to stuff, but it was at a point where if I'm walking around the house saying something, my dad or mom be like, what that mean? Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you can, you know what I'm saying?
So I mean, in our household, we grew up, my dad was death row. My dad is 100% Puerto Rican, but he played death row like he was on Death Row Records himself. So we listened to all them bees and all them hoes. Okay, so
some of the lyrics that's in the song.
We are going to dissect it. That's why we got a red cup.
Yeah. So, from a male standpoint, I want to dissect. I want to touch on this one real quick.
Okay.
Cardi said, "I don't cook, I don't clean, but I got the ring."
Yes.
Now, women, she's in a place where she can do that. Now, it depends on who you with. They might not want you to do that. But do not, from me as a man saying that, don't take that and run. Because just because you got bomb sex does not mean you don't have to do those things. Just like a man might have bomb sex to you, that don't mean he can't do manly things. You see what I'm saying?
That's very true.
So, how you feel about that line?
Like you said, she's in a position to do that. She's in a position to where she can hire people.
Facts.
To handle that for her and her man.
Okay.
So, but you got to think she's in a younger generation too.
Yeah.
To where they're not cooking. They ain't at grandma's house watching grandma cook. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing that.
Yeah.
It's just not happening.
Yeah.
I don't know too many young women in their 20s that can actually throw down a whole Sunday dinner. I don't know too many.
You might have a point.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that they're not out there, but I am saying that I personally don't know too many younger generation women that's out there cooking and cleaning and being that, you know. Playing that domesticated role.
Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, women is all about I'm independent and I'm this and I'm that. Yeah, okay.
That's another show.
Yeah, another topic.
All right. Line number 2. Cardi B. She wants it to touch her little dangly thing in the back of her throat. like Cardi was going ham. I was like, yo.
Okay, so when I heard that, I just laughed. I laughed because one of my close friends, she shared with me, she has a relative that is very young, with the younger generation, very inexperienced, but she was one of those people like, oh my God, that is so dirty. Who would want something like that to happen? Like, and me and her laughed because we experienced that.
Yeah,
and it's like, you know, yeah.
Like,
go Cardi, go. That's right.
I was listening to it like, I haven't heard a song that vulgar since maybe Little Kim days. That's even the clean version. I was like, how they gonna play this on the radio?
It's no way that it can be played on the radio.
Like,
it doesn't even sound right.
Yeah, because they saying gushy or whatever.
And it still sounds like, ooh.
Okay, and this line right here is not as much. It's got a little sexual to it. It's a Megan line, but I want to touch on this one because what happened to her with Tori. You know, she says, what she said? I don't like the fight, but I want him to beat it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I understand what she's saying, but just ironic that the situation had just happened.
You know, it's so weird because I watched the video and then I seen the cameo with Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
And the fact that she was with Kylie Jenner and Tory Lanez when that whole situation happened, it made me wonder, okay, this had to have happened right after this video was shot.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, probably.
Like, it's just so weird. I don't know. It's really weird. That whole situation is still weird, and I would love to be a fly on the wall to find out what happened.
Tori ain't said nothing yet, and Megan came out and said that she feel all her friends basically kick it to the curb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say this about that situation. If that's what happened with her friends, it's probably because she has tendencies to do, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you have to think you're out here. I mean, she's young. She don't have no kids. She's not married, so she can do what she want to do. But you bring her liquor. You want to drive the boat. You pouring liquor in everybody's mouth and this and that. I mean, all that fast life is going to catch up with you.
Facts. So overall, what you give the song? I
give the song, for me, as a woman... If we had to go, 10 was the highest, I give it a 9 out of 10. 9
out of 10? Okay. I give it probably it depends my mood. Like, when I was listening to it, it was fire to me yesterday. If I'm in an environment where I'm partying, drinking, and, you know, women around, that's a 10. That's a 10.
Because every woman is gonna dance.
Every woman.
Whether they say they don't like the song or not, they're gonna get out there and they're gonna drop it.
And I don't want to sound too hard on the women right here, but to the women that maybe feel this song is a little, it had me thinking about their sexual experiences in the bedroom and stuff like that. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And look, I have two sons. You know, my oldest is 16, and once he gets to that age where he's an adult, 18 years old, I want him to, hey, go out, do what you need to do before you be trying to settle down. Try everything at least once. Not everything every time.
Yeah,
okay?
not everything.
Within your own preference, you know, try everything at least once, because I'm thankful that I had that experience. I had to try everything just to know, okay, would I like it? Do I like it? Do I not like it? Yeah. Is it going to work out? This and that? Okay, yeah. Check mark off the list.
Okay, and one more line. Megan said while she's riding it,
she'll spell her name.
Yo. It depends if she, because a lot of men won't tell you this. That's more for y'all. The ride.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a confidence.
Yeah.
It's a confidence thing for us women.
Yeah.
That are good at that.
Yeah. So
go ahead, Meg.
Yeah, Meg. So I get us. I'm surprisingly, I like it.
And that's interesting coming from you, because you know you're a strong rap head.
Yeah,
so
like, it wasn't no bars, lyrical. It wasn't none of that. It was just, and I think what got me when it came on, there's some hoes in this house.
Yeah.
It took me back, like you know what I'm saying, like yeah.
Players Club days.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you see, because you're real harsh. You're a harsh critic. So when it comes to rap, you know. Okay, but yeah, it was no real bars.
Yeah.
But
okay. As everybody know, they have this No Limit Chronicles that's been on BET the past 2 weeks, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to see any because of my work schedule, but I'm gonna go back.
Oh no!
No, I haven't seen any. I'm gonna go back and tap in.
Okay.
But what I decided to do, since this is the first episode, I wanted to revisit a No Limit project, and I decided to revisit Ghetto Dope. I'm gonna say this. Back when that CD came out, like for me, if a CD is banging, like now, if a CD banging, I might go on social media and be like, yo, this is fire. This is crazy.
And we didn't have social
media. We did have social media. If a CD was fire to me back then, the first person I would call is my best cousin in New York.
Mm-hmm.
I remember buying that CD. I wasn't expecting a lot. You know what I'm saying? I remember buying that CD, and instantly after the first 2 songs came on, I called him and was like, bruh, this nigga P, bruh. Hey, he's like, man, that country, I don't want to hear that body. I'm like, bruh, like.
Look, I was in elementary school.
Wow.
Going to middle school.
Okay.
And it was my homeboy, because we were in Hopkins then, but my homeboy, he had access. I guess his older brothers, you know, they would get all the CDs and stuff like that. But he was the one who kind of introduced me to Master P. Like, he had all the No Limit, everything. And I was like, and that was where, Mr. Ice Cream, man.
Yeah. No,
yes.
Yeah. So, I listened to the whole CD again like 4 times since like maybe Thursday. I'll say this. It's some songs that I still don't gravitate to as well. Like maybe like, what's the joint? Captain Kirk, like that really one of my favorite songs. It's a few others, like I Miss My Homies. I wouldn't say they bad songs. It's just like, if I don't feel like you really can rap and carry a song like that, it really don't gravitate to me. So
this is one of the things, like, because you didn't watch the Chronicles,
okay,
like he explains, like he knew that he was not like a rapper per se. And especially like when you talk about Silk and everybody else, you know, he knew they weren't rappers either, but he told them that I'm gonna turn you into a rapper. I'm gonna turn you into a rapper. Like, this is all you have to do. The only one that I can say was probably out there doing their thing before they came to No Limit was Mia X, and she doesn't get a lot of props as a female artist, but she is still one of my favorite female MCs.
That's what I was gonna touch on. Like, when I was listening to that CD, Mia X and Mac, like lyrically, standpoints and flows, they stand out. Of course, Mystical, but his stuff is more energy and stuff like. But me and my brother was talking like last night. He watched the Chronicles. He was telling me about some parts where P was like telling KLC and them like, if y'all can survive without me, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? So Mia X, Mac, and I think we said like Fiend was the three that we came in mind. Like, they could have survived without.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't Silk. As far as rapping, like, I don't.
Yeah. And maybe C Murder had a chance, but that was very slim.
Yeah.
It's very slim.
As far as the business wise with Master P, he did something unprecedented with the 80%, 20% split. Priority basically laughed at him, like, this is not gonna work, so we'll give it to you. And
so I mean, because back then, nobody was really reading contracts, stuff like that. I mean, we watched how the contracts was when Straight Outta Compton came out and all the hoopla that they went through. But one thing I can say about Master P, like watching that, he was not taking no for an answer, and he was not about to let nobody like get over on him.
Fact.
Like, he wanted everything. He wanted to own every single thing.
That's crazy. He got it.
And he got it. He would not stop until he got it.
He got it. I'll have to go back and watch it and see who the actual guy at Priority that said, fuck it, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, he's on there.
Okay.
Yeah, he is on there.
Okay, I have to see that. As far as back to Ghetto Dope, Make You Say Uns on there, classic record. It's a lot of.
That was the Make 'Em Say was the crossover record.
Yeah.
That had the white people like, who is this?
Yeah.
Like.
They was in the basketball video.
Yeah.
The basketball jerseys.
A tank on the court in the basketball.
Right. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was caught up in the wave. I used to go to Sounds Familiar every Tuesday.
Hey, that's so back in the day. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I used to go to Sounds Familiar every Tuesday. Now, I didn't buy all of them, like the Mr. Servo and the Skullduggeries, but if you was like the big ones, I was buying a No Limit CD. I might not have listened to it that often, but I listened to it that one day, and this is what I used to buy them for. I bought them for the Soldier songs. The Soldier songs, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they went, Soldier songs went. I don't even know if Master P actually put out singles you could buy.
No, I don't
think.
Not that I remember. No.
Yeah, Puffy and everybody put singles, but I just think P just actually had albums.
And then back in the day, I don't want to say. Gosh, when I say back in the day, it sounds so old. But like places like Walmart and Target and stuff like that, they would not sell rap because it was a family store. So their CDs were straight family friendly. You could not go in there for rap.
Yeah, and if it was a rap CD, then it was like.
It was the extra clean.
Yeah, extra.
Like an LL Cool J.
Yeah.
That was about the closest.
Yeah, it was super clean. At the time, that CD was a classic. I still think that CD right now is one of the few No Limit CDs that age well, in my opinion. Like, I tried to listen to Silk Charge It to the Game the other day. I couldn't do it.
Well, yeah, but Mystical too.
Which one? Unpredictable?
Yes. Okay. Unpredictable is a classic.
Unpredictable.
One of the best concerts I've ever been to was a Mystical concert.
I've never seen Mystical.
Yeah.
Concert. You know what? I've never seen a No Limit artist in concert. I've seen Cash Money. No Limit, I think, when they came here, I don't know what's going on.
3 6 Mafia was one of the best concerts. Mystical, Lil Jon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, before we end this, do you feel like, in the grand scheme of things, do you think Master P gets the recognition like, let's say, a Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, a Puffy, do you think leaving, because their run was like 97 to 2000, it was real short. Do you think him leaving the music industry in that short span kind of hurt him? You know, it's people that look at him like he changed the game, but do you think
but he, like you said, the respect level,
yeah.
he doesn't get a respect level like Jay Prince.
Facts.
And that is who, if you watch the Chronicles, that's who he learned the game from, is Jay Prince.
Okay.
So, I see a lot of people on social media after watching the Chronicles, they're like, oh man, Master P is the GOAT and this and that. And I guess people assume like he was broke, like he went bankrupt and all this other stuff. But he's never went bankrupt because he's still making money off of every single thing. You gotta think Master P has food out, he got oodles and noodles out, he has shoes out. I mean, he has all kind of stuff, little Romeo stuff. Like he's getting paid off of all of that. And he is one of the people that created growing up hip hop.
Explain.
Like that reality show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's still making money.
Yeah.
And yes, and when you look on the business side, like somebody in the industry that's a business oriented person, like the GOAT, that's him. Jay-Z didn't reach that level of being business until he started Rock Nation, really.
Jay-Z is a whole nother discussion. Jay-Z is a whole. I don't. I'm gonna touch on Jay in another Red Chronicles. But yeah, because I get a lot of flack for my views on P and stuff like that. But I guess it's like people's like saying nobody was eating. People was eating, but he changed the format into what like I'm betting on myself. Mm-hmm. He changed that for that's why he changed the format and I'm betting on myself. But people still today are still getting raped, you know what I'm saying, in contracts. So we can't perpetuate and say that everybody's getting the same kind of stuff that he's getting, because now they won't give you that.
No, they won't. And I think he changed the game so much that it made record companies be like, we'll never do that again.
Yeah.
We will never do that again. That's a full distribution deal. I think the only other people that own their 100% rights, like Master P, is Prince.
Yeah.
And Michael Jackson, probably,
yeah.
I believe.
I remember, I think Nas had a story where he wanted to get Prince on a song. This was like early in Nas' career, like 96 and 99. And Prince told him, when you own your masters, that's when I'll do a song with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
Prince was really big on owning his own stuff.
Yeah. So, what's your rating on Master P Ghetto Dope today?
Today is actually what, the 10th? No, it's not the 10th anniversary.
Nah, it's
no,
like
it's
the
not.
23rd.
Yeah, something like that. Understanding what I was listening to now, I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. I think I would give it probably about an 8.5. The songs that don't gravitate to me is because of more so a lyrical stuff.
Yeah.
But like production wise, how the songs are put together, you know.
And you can't forget about the graphics, man.
Yeah.
He came up, he started that trend with the graphics, and then Cash Money came right behind them and started that trend with the graphics too.
And I can't not end this without talking about how C Murder taught everybody how to cook that thing. Man, bruh, I heard that and I almost lost my mind. I think I was 16 or 17. I think I was like, he's actually on a song
talking about how to.
Yeah, like, you know, Ice Cube and them, they did it, but this was more raw and like, and then, you know, P had the little, on his verse, he had the almost like Biggie 10 Crack Commandment thing. He had the rules and stuff like the song. And then they took Eric B and Rakim, Eric B for president, and they made, and I wasn't mad. I was like, they did that.
One of my favorite No Limit songs, and I say No Limit, just No Limit. Hot Boys, Hot Girls.
That's on The Last Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot Boys, Hot Girls.
Right.
I can play that right now. And I'll turn into a whole thug on you.
A whole thug.
A whole thug.
I wish I had my grill and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got real on y'all.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man. That's what we got for y'all today. Meg and Cardi, Master P, Ghetto Dope. Until next time.
We didn't touch on the verses. You didn't touch on them?
I didn't watch the verses.
I didn't either. It was a lot of people that did not watch the verses. I don't know why, because it was so hyped up. I don't know if nobody just didn't really care to see 2 Chainz, because I know 2 Chainz is not really an artist that's like, I'm like, ooh, I gotta, y'all heard that 2 Chainz?
I'm gonna be real with you. Before the battle, like when the battle first got announced, I was like, Ross about to wash him.
Oh yeah.
Then I thought about it. I was like, yo.
I seen your
I thought about it. I was like, yo, if 2 Chainz stay in his feature bag, he can hang. He can hang. And he lost, from what I seen, what people saying, he actually played, I ain't mean stay in feature bag when you just on the hook. He actually played songs where he just was on the hook and people lost. But what I gathered from what people were saying, like, a lot of people saying it was boring. Not
it
because of the
didn't have
music.
the energy like the DMX one, the DMX and Snoop one, and the Jadakiss and Fabulous one. Those were the best verses I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. They had strippers and everything in there. They just was like.
Yeah, I saw that. It was very awkward.
Yeah, so the energy was off. I seen an interview with 2 Chainz yesterday though with the Breakfast Club. He was tight. He was mad. He was like, I don't know why y'all trying to play me like I can't hang. You know what I'm saying? I had. Like 2 Chainz, I don't like doing Billboard stuff, but he had like 40-something hits. He was like, I gave y'all 20-something. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I can go to 30. He's like, now we get to the 40-something. He was like, but for y'all to just disrespect me and think Ross is just gonna watch, like he was taking it personal.
I mean, but that's what we know. We know Ross.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ross is more commercial than 2 Chainz
Ross
anyway.
said he had 20 for Chainz. He said he got another 20 for somebody else.
I believe it.
He said, I got another 20.
I do believe it. Yeah. I believe Ross can do that.
And he said he got another 20. But overall, I didn't watch it. I was going to go back and watch it, but the reception I was getting from it was lukewarm, so I didn't even partake in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
hopefully the next one is the Keisha Cole Ashanti one, because I would be real interested to see that.
That's going to be a wash. Ashanti.
I love Keisha Cole.
This is not even me being like in love with Ashanti. It's just gonna be like a wash. I mean, a lot of females tell me Keisha got some joints.
She does.
I don't know though, like, and it ain't even really about big hits. It's about song against song and how you know what I'm saying, and placement. So Keisha could win. In all reality, she could win. But I just think I'm picking Ashanti. If I had to bet, I'm betting on Ashanti. You know what I'm saying?
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I'm betting.
He said Ashanti.
Yeah, I'm betting Ashanti.
I'm going Keisha.
All right. Red Cup Chronicles, we got
Jelly over here.
Jelly over there. When can they tune into Lip Therapy?
Okay, so Lip Therapy. Listen, we did our premiere episode last night. You can find it on the Podbean app. We will be streaming through Apple Music on podcasts on Apple, but it's going to be every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Time, every Friday. So you can follow us on Facebook, like us on Facebook at Lip Therapy with A&E, follow us on Instagram, Lip Therapy A&E, you can look us up on Podbean, Lip Therapy with A&E. And then you got Honest Dialogue too.
Honest Dialogue. We back at it Monday. We had a little.
Everybody's so busy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But me and SK be back Monday, give you some hot topics. I don't know what we're gonna touch on. We're gonna touch on some stuff though. You know what I'm talking about?
It's for the culture.
It's for the culture. We might, Lou Williams lemon pepper wings or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but me and my red cup, my red cup. You never see me without one. I keep a red cup.